On March 16, 28-year-old Suraj Dhaneshwar, a fisherman of railway line Rosignol, West Coast Berbice, went missing after the fishing vessel he was in capsized. On April 12, the badly decomposed body washed up at the Dantzig Mahaicony foreshore, and it is suspected to be that of Dhaneshwar, but only a DNA test can confirm. Samples were taken and sent to Trinidad and Tobago for testing. Relatives of the fisherman said they were told that they would have to wait approximately 3 weeks for the DNA test results, but it has been months. Meanwhile, the family's grief worsened after they learned that the Ghana police force buried the body and they were reportedly not informed. Assistant Commissioner of Police Curly Simon, who was the then regional commander, told the newsroom that the body was buried in a shallow grave about 7 to 10 days after it washed ashore. This, he explained, was done in keeping with the force's policy. However, relatives are claiming that they do not know where the body was buried, and now, once the DNA test confirms the body is theirs, they cannot be sure it is Dhaneshwar.
If they forgive we the remain now, how we gonna know if that is we family that they out to give we it?
Okay.
We cannot, because they did not inform the relative and say, all right, man, they go in and put it down and let the mother or the sister come and see where they go in and put it down. We can't know if that is the person they're going to give we back.
The family said they were informed months after the body was buried.
After the remains for her, just do a funeral and just put it to rest in peace. They bury him without even tell us anything. We as the family here sitting, waiting on this DNA to have the remains to bury him.
Since the DNA samples were taken and sent to Trinidad for testing, the family is claiming that there has been no updates from the police.
Until now, Mama, until now we study, we cry and waiting for justice. We don't get nothing. When we call in at the parlor people say they wrap you up and spray you and they wrap you up and then get it in a corner in there. And every time I try to call and just that.
Meanwhile, Minister of Home Affairs Robson Ben in May said the country's DNA testing capabilities were set for a massive upgrade, with the procurement of new equipment costing the state some $300,000 US. Even though the Ghana Forensic Science Laboratory can perform DNA testing, Minister Ben related that there are challenges when those tests are to be conducted on badly decomposed bodies and in other circumstances where sampling is poor. When this occurs, the samples are sent overseas for testing, which is proven to be costly and timely.